Well, for me, knowing that I had the opportunity and I took advantage of it, coming to the best school in the city, it means a lot because I know that I'm gonna be, prepared for wherever I go. Wherever any of us go, we're all gonna be prepared because of the education here. It's there's so many students here and there's so many different kinds of people. I had never been exposed to so many different skin tones, religions, cultures. As the years went on, I would find myself liking a lot of different things. I would see people in the hallway and I'd be maybe I want to find my own kind of style. And yeah, we're all different, but we're all kind of together in a way.
Going into freshman year, I was really scared and nervous, but being done with it, it wasn't that bad. And I am a part of the classical theater company, and we did the musical Rent. Being able to participate in all the shows and in that community is just really nice, and you get to have a friendly face to look at.
If I were talking to an 8th grader who is coming to classical, I would tell them they really need to find the value in classical themselves.
I think I've grown a lot. I've grown comfortable with being weird, if that's funny to say. But in middle school, I was kind of outside the bubble, but I wasn't really comfortable with it. But I came here and I saw a lot of people who were that way, and it was oh, if they're comfortable acting that way, then I can be the same way. Classical is a place you can flourish, but it also depends on the person. You have to have the right willpower, and you have to meet the right group of people to survive here.
Everything started in November. I was stressing a lot, and it wasn't normal. I wasn't getting sleep. I was staying awake for 48 hours. But at the time I was playing sports, and it just wasn't healthy. I wasn't eating. In January, I had to leave for a good month. During that month, I had to do a lot of things that made me come back to who I was.
I had started having problems with anxiety, I guess the whole college process. And with me, it was auditions too. I ended up not auditioning for Berkeley. I couldn't physically. It's definitely something with technology. We're overwhelmed.
When I did come back to classical, the amount of support that I got was phenomenal. From Mr. Toro, from Ms. Monty, the resource teacher, from the nurse, and even my own teachers was just amazing, and I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that they would understand what I was going through and why I was going through it. They know how hard we work, and sometimes we just crack.
The amount of love that there is in the school, that's something that not too many other public schools give.
See, sometimes I see people on the street walking around, and they seem different from what classical's right? And I want to say that the people at classical are slightly more sophisticated. The way that they present themselves and administer themselves is different from other people.
A lot of young, motivated people with a lot of great visions and different types of dreams is what I see here. It's a great school for one, in terms of academics.
Everyone that I know, we're all happy with what we got from classical. It's just really amazing to be a part of something like that.
It's provided a sense of my reputation and what I bring to the table. When you hear classical, you hear smart. My mom chooses to use the word classical in any sentence talking about me. She feels pride, and me being able to give that to her is like a blessing.